background, and congratulations. Give us your thoughts on that unbelievable game.
Well, great spectacle for the neutral and people watching, and obviously absolutely delighted to get into another final.
What does it say about your players that they fight back there today?
Yeah, listen, I think big credit is to both sets of players. I thought, you know, what we made a disappointing start in the game. They get the goal and scored a very good goal. But as you say, our players came back into it, get the equaliser, and then we have a bit more control in the game. And then at the beginning of the second half, we started to then find a rhythm and control the ball a lot more, and that allows us then to create opportunities. Jamesy Forrest coming in was brilliant in the game. He gives us that real ability to keep the ball, because in the first half we arrive up in the final third of the pitch and we weren't securing the ball. So he comes in and starts to combine, starts to keep the ball, gets the goal, and then we've got other chances to close the game out. But credit to Aberdeen as well, because they kept fighting, they kept coming back. But by the end, the players showed a big heart and real nerve to win the shootout.
What can you say about Joe Hart after missing that penalty?
He was. Well, we've obviously looked at that over the last couple of days, and he was one of the designated takers on the fifth one. I think he's obviously trying to get it as wide as he can. He sees their goalkeeper's injured, so he's trying to move him as much as he can in the goal. But then his mentality lets it go and comes up and makes the crucial save for us, which is so important. But fantastic game. I said to the players that never mind football sessions over these next couple of days, we need therapy sessions after that, and that'll hold us in good stead now going forward.
Brendan, talking about Joe there, he was talking in the programme today about how he removes himself from stressful situations, and that's maybe an ideal example of that, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's worked on that side for a long time, Joe, and he's very upbeat, he's very positive. He always say to players, take the risk, and he's a really good penalty taker, so we see it in training. But yeah, he's taken it, he's missed it, but didn't get down on himself, and then it ended up being the hero.
Brendan, obviously the aim for you for the remainder of the season is to win the double, 2 trophies with 6 games to go. There was points there, obviously, when it was in doubt, it goes to the penalty shootout, close to 50-50, but do you feel that a winning in this fashion, the fact how dramatic it was, how absorbing it was, can kind of kick you on further, spur you on for these final 6 games?
Yeah, I think today was about getting to the final, and that provides a huge boost. I think, as I said, you see Aberdeen, it hasn't been a great season for them in the league, but you can see they've got good players, and today they're free, they can go and play, and I thought they did really well. But semi-finals are about getting to the final, and I'm so pleased for the players, for the supporters, that we'll be back here on the 25th of May with that opportunity to do that. I think now it's just about blocking that out, and now we've got 5 great games to finish now in the league, and then look to take the best form we possibly can into that final.
To lose kind of similar goals in the 90th minute and the 120th minute, you must have been pulling your hair out a bit of that. It was disappointing, because we stuck on the extra centre half at the end just to deal. You could see that the ball was coming into the box, and so we stuck in another centre half to deal with that. But give Junior Hoyle, his crossing was very good. It was of great quality, and we couldn't just see it out.
You mentioned these next 5 games, Brendan. You get the sense from in there that the players are really relishing this part of this final stretch, really, especially after today with the shot in the arm of making it to a final.
Yeah. As I said beforehand, I think we're in a really good place. You know, everyone together, and players getting back fit. Cal gets another 60 minutes in his legs, and so he's building his fitness, and 1 or 2 of the other players. So yeah, I think we're in a really good place, but there's still so much work to do. You know, you've got 5 games, it's 15 points. So, but we're in a good place, and we'll recover now after this here, and get a massive game away next week at Dundee.
Ida, Bernardo and Awata all came off the bench and scored a penalty. What does that say about their character? Well, they're not in the starting lineup, but they can come on and make a difference.
Yeah, I think it shows the spirit and the bond that the players have. you know, we talked before in terms of the game plan coming into the game. That was going to be key for us, that those guys coming in to finish the game can make an impact. So they showed great courage to come into the game, and their 3 penalties were very good.
Brendan, I wonder how much you enjoyed coming through that mental test today.
Sorry?
I wonder how much you and the players have enjoyed coming through the mental test of today. Your head.
I don't think you enjoy it.
Therapy, but that takes some doing, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, listen, it's part of the game. If you don't close it out, then that's what can happen. But I think we had to put it to the side once we went into extra time, and then we didn't quite see it through. Everything else is gone now. Now you've got to get your focus in on your penalty. We worked on it the last couple of days. The players just had to, even when they're tired, they have to commit to the side that they're going, and they did that very, very well.
Bigger picture, your record here stays intact. You've not lost a match here, and it sets up what could be a fabulous finish to the season, doesn't it? Yeah,
I think for ourselves, we just arrived here today to get to the final. We had amazing support right the way through, and now we can just recover and see who we get in the final. But our next game now is the most important game for us.
Mentioned James Forrest there. How many times have you put on a substitute and just see him deliver that kind of the end so quickly?
Yeah, he was absolutely brilliant. He changed the game for us when he came into the game. Just his composure, his quality. Like I said, we started to keep the ball up in the final third of the pitch. He gets the goal, and he's always good for that. You know, big game player, big experience, and he's been fantastic this last number of weeks for us.
Can he have a big part to play in the weeks to come?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think he's shown that over this last period, especially with Daizan not around. But you see when he comes into the game what he brings. He gives authority. I think obviously I was conscious as well that with Callum coming off, I wanted to have that player with authority and previous experience of being on the field to help calm the team, and James did that.
Did Joe have to work hard to convince you to let him take the penalty, Brendan?
No, he's been practicing. Like I said, we had the order of who it was. He was the fifth taker. So if they have the courage to take it and he's practiced it, then you've got to let them go.
If it comes to the final and he's up for taking another one,
we get a wee bit of practice before then. He'll need. So but listen, he was the hero in the end. He makes a good save, anticipates it, and we're into the final, which is brilliant. Okay. Cheers. Thank you.